video, I'm going to tell you a bit about the 18 months I've worked for myself. I'll explain the three things that I've learned the hard way and how you could use these to help yourself in your own self-employment journey. I'm Derek. I'm Addictive Digital's founder. Addictive Digital is a digital marketing agency that I started in 2024, right after being made redundant from my old job due to regulatory issues. If you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe. This is the first time that I've done something like this, and I just wanted to see if people actually find what I've learned useful. Comment below if anything resonates with you, or if you think there's something that I can learn from you. Anyway, without further ado, let's start. So starting your own business is not what people make it out to be. Like, everyone thinks it's a very, very easy thing to do, and it'll change your life for the better. Working a day job just isn't that good. It's something a lot of people strive for, but one of the things people don't tell you about is how stressful it actually can be to start your own business. It's a lesson that I had to learn the hard way. Sure, you get a lot of free time, a lot more than you get in the industry, and that's great. I mean, that's one of the perks, and definitely something that you should strive towards. What people don't tell you though is, like, earning a living by yourself can become a very daunting process and can make you lose a lot of sleep. You've literally not just become your own boss, but you've also become your own accountant. You've also become your own law department. Your own marketing department. Everything falls on you. It's quite a steep learning curve, and that's not even talking about the sales part. Like, I mean, depending on what kind of business you have, sales can be like a real pain in the ass. Setting up a proper lead gen system for yourself to find customers, get them in to the door, and actually convert these into sales. It's not something that happens overnight. It's a journey of trial and error. I started going on LinkedIn. It didn't really work well for me. I eventually started going to networking sessions. Found it to be a bit meh, like a lot of people treat it. It's a bunch of people in a room trying to sell to each other. No one's really in a buying mindset. That's kind of the problem. Even established networking sessions, like, where you're a group, I think a lot of people get a little bit of love from that. They make a lot of money, but you really need like a solid time commitment. It also almost needs to be your only focus. And then again, like, some of them are good. Like, I've heard BNI is very good. I've heard good things about it, but the ones that I've just attended just haven't panned out very well for me. So I think creating your own sales funnel is very stressful, and it just comes down to the whole thing being stressful. You still ask me if it's worth it. Yes, it is definitely worth it. I mean, at the end of the day, you're building something for yourself, and learning, even if it's on the fire, is a good thing. There's no one that can really take that away from you. Even if you fail one day at your business, like, how many people can ever say that they've taken the leap, they've learned these things? So that's number one that I've learned, is that it's not what everyone makes it out to be, but it is what you make of it. So the second part that I'll tell you about is, like, getting paid. That's quite a doozy. So when you're used to getting, for example, your paycheck into your account every single week or every single month, depending on how you get paid, it can be quite a different scenario when you get to the end of the month and there's nothing in your bank account. No one's paid you yet. You just barely started making out your invoices now. Generally people expect about a 15 to 30 day, payment window before they actually pay you. So you effectively end up like with a waiting period where, your friends and family, they've all gotten paid. They've got their salaries in their bank account. They're already going out, spending, having fun, saving money, all of that. And you're stuck chasing those invoices. And here's the bad part is, like, even with a 15 day to 30 day window, not everyone's going to pay you on time. that's the worst part about it. You tend to have good clients who pay you very quickly, even before the payment's due. You get some clients who pay you on the exact date, and then there's just those that are just a slog to get a hold of. It's not even necessarily that they're malicious. It's just their processes are so slow, and it just has to get escalated from one person to another. And then yeah, there are the bad actors who try and like not pay you on time on purpose, you know, and some of them just don't want to pay you at the end, which is also, I guess, why good contracts make sense, and people generally, you know, try and put things in place as contingencies to chase down those invoices. But yeah, take it from me, it's not a very easy thing to start with. What I can recommend for you is patience. Honestly, it'll and also the third thing, which is basically build capital in your business, because it's very important. So one of the ways you can do that is don't pay yourself a salary at the start if you can, or if you have to take out as little as possible. Just keep a few months worth of money in the business, hopefully about 6 months to a year if you can, even more. I mean, the more you add to your business, the better it can be. And yeah, what that does is it takes away the anxiety of not getting paid on time. It basically keeps you afloat during those almost 2 months before your first invoice gets paid, and during those months where you potentially don't have clients. You know, the bottom can fall out sometimes from a business. Like 1 month you're doing great, the next month like 2 or 3 clients just cancel on you, and you effectively end up with very little that you can utilize to survive on. And having some working capital in your business really helps. The other thing that it's important for is if you are looking to grow, you know, in the long run, if your business becomes mildly successful to successful, what you want to do is you want to have some capital in the business. You want some money that you can basically start throwing at some secondary and tertiary ventures, you know, start another business, or just branch out to something new. You know, those things also cost money, and it's important to have that. And the best way to fund that is, if you don't have to fund it out of your pocket, make the investment pay for itself. Yeah, I mean, these are just 3 things that I've learned from having my own business for about 16 months, and hopefully I'll continue to learn. And if you guys like these videos, I'll continue to make it. Please like and subscribe. Again, like really, I'm just some guy on YouTube, so take my advice for a pinch of salt. But if you do find it helpful, share with people and comment, and you know, all the regular stuff that people ask people to do. And yeah, thank you for watching. Hope to see you again.